Hi Michael, Patrick here, and just wanted to do this video, the next steps. So now we've done the content, you've done the websites, you even went in and started the videos, which is great. But let's look at on-page optimization. So there's a few small things we want to tweak to really optimize and hone into the optimization for our website before we get into the backlinks and off-page optimization. So the first thing we want to look at is the link structure within the WordPress theme. Normally what happens when we do a post or an article in the WordPress theme, it shows up this way, which is, might be a little bit boring, as well as is not as good for our SEO purposes. So what we do want to do is change our post, sorry about that, our post will contain the keyword here. So I'm going to show you an example on my own life coaching website how that looks like. One second. Okay, so here I am on the life coaching website, and as you can see, the article here is called "What You Must Know About Life Coaching." But as you can see, I put the primary keyword, which is Life Coaching Sydney, in front of every single article on this blog. You see the same here. They all start with Life Coaching Sydney. And that's how you want to do it. But also you want to, just from an SEO perspective, have each page still contain the, instead of just boring numbers, at least contain the word, for example, life coaching here. So if you look at, I'll show you what I've done. Normally what happens otherwise in WordPress is that if you don't do what I'm going to show you, it will come up with a boring number for this specific article. So let's go into the actual, now we're in the actual article. As you can see, it's the full thing here. And let's go up to the bar. So let's see. So if you can see up here, I've highlighted it. So life coaching Sydney, what you must know about life coaching. So now you can see that I have the keyword, primary keyword for my site here, Life Coaching Sydney once, and then Life Coaching Sydney twice, even in this particular article, and what you must know about life coaching. So even a related keyword here, life coaching, is here. And this is just in the URL, so for this specific article. The purpose of this is for SEO benefits, of course, but also what you can do later on. I'm going to show you 3 different options when it comes to backlinks. One second. Yeah, so I'm going to show you 3, this is important as well. As I said, I'm going to show you 3 different options when it comes to building backlinks. One is an extremely powerful and fully automated way of doing it, and it's working really, really well, and it's building some really strong backlink strategies, and I'm using that myself. There's a monthly cost to it, but it might be worth it if depending on how you want to do it. There's another medium option, which is a little bit less monthly fee, but it's not as powerful, but it still automates a great deal of it for you. And then you can do it manually, which is the third option. It just takes a lot of time, but you can do it. But one of the things you could do here is build backlinks to this specific post. So when we're building the website, instead of just building backlinks to the main website, you can build backlinks to each article or each page within that website, and by doing that it will have higher rankings in Google's eyes, give more authority effect. What can happen is that building enough backlinks to each of the posts or articles and the main website, what can happen is that you get several positions on that page, as well as you'll get, I don't know why this keeps happening, and you get several you get maybe each of these different pages ranking highly for different keywords as well. So I hope that makes sense. So that's why this is important, to do this and to make sure that we get the post name as part of the URL here. Otherwise, if we just leave the WordPress theme to itself, it will just be a boring number and doesn't help us at all with anything. So how do you do it? I'm going to show you now. Okay, so what we want to do is basically go to, oops, one second. Okay, so now we want to actually do it. So the way to do that is to go into the settings of your blog in the dashboard. So you go into the WordPress admin or WP admin, go in to the settings. I'm not sure if you can see this here. Otherwise, what I'll do is I'll go in to a website and show you how you would do it. So one sec. Okay, so here I am in a website, and the way you want to do it, you go from the dashboard, you go to the side, the left-hand side. You probably already know this. So, but what you want to do here is go down to this general settings. Just click on it, or settings. Okay, so now we're on settings, and let me show you what we want to do. We want to choose permalinks, which is over here. Okay, and when we come to permalinks, as you can see on this page, we want to click on custom structure. As you can see here, otherwise will be a boring name here. So we want to have custom structure, and then what we'll do is, let's see, I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to put in this. Okay, it didn't come up for some reason. One sec. Okay. So what you want to do is you have / percentage symbol, and then post name and percentage symbol, and that's it. Now what will happen, you'll get the post name up, or the article name up on the top there, and then you just click save changes, and that's basically how you do it. So that's the permalink. That's the one thing we want to tweak. There's a few other things we want to tweak as well, so I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, so here I am on my life coaching website. So one of the things you want to do here to tweak is some of the other plugins that you downloaded before, the all-in-one SEO plugin, which I showed you in an earlier video as well. So we want to do some tweaking there, and all you do is go into the plugins. Actually, you don't go into the plugins, sorry. You go into the settings, and then what we want to do is we want to click on the all-in-one SEO. So now here I am in the all-in-one SEO. So what you want to do is make sure that you write the primary keyword here, your primary keyword, which is the same as in your domain, and then also write a description if you haven't done that over here. And as you can see, I'm using the primary keyword in the description as well, which is a good thing to do. I mean, once, not too much, just put it in there once. Put related keywords in here, and as well as the primary keyword. And also what we want to do is you can just follow what I've done basically, but the important one, these are usually already in there's nothing you have to change, it comes automatically, but there's a few things we want to make sure, and that is to use non-index for categories and use non-index for archives. And the reason we want to do that is to avoid duplicate content. Duplicate content can penalize your website. So if you have an article on your home page and then have the same content on another page of your website or blog, then